know, I'm macadocious. So it's like, every time I do something, I see it on TV. I'm like, wait a minute, I felt something. you know. When Jesus was in a crowd of people, and he healing people and blessing people. But this one woman walked up to him, and she had faith, and she believed that she was gonna get healed if she could just touch the hem of his garment. And Jesus was in the crowd, and somebody touched the hem of his garment, and he felt the virtue, as they say in the Bible. He said he felt the virtue just leave his body. And he's in a crowd of folks, and he says, "Who touched me?" And he's looking around. He sees this woman, and this woman knows it's her. And he looks at her, and he says, "You touched me." And she said, she's scared. She said, "Yes, my Lord, I do. If I could just touch the hem of your garment, I would be healed." And he said, everybody else was like, "Yo, he crazy. What do you mean? You're in a crowd of folks." That's what they say about me. But, I always like credit what is due. Everybody, they have this mentality that says, well, if you're in America, you're influenced by culture itself. So it's no real thing. That's crap. The whole culture didn't come up with the ideal. Even if you were influenced, I think that you should always give credit to your influencers. Greatest musicians in the world always gave credit to people who influenced them. Michael Jackson, greatest entertainer in the world. Okay, always gave credit to James Brown. Always. And even it was so much so that James Brown said, who was an originator, James Brown said, no, you took some of it, but you did some other things. I was just watching The Lord of the Rings. This guy, I forgot, his name is Howe, H-O-W. Alan, there's two of them. There were two great designers for that. And one of them name was Howe, and Howe. And the other one was Alan Lee, I think. I forgot. But he said that he did the drawing of the beginning of Two Towers, which is just phenomenal scene. After Lord of the Rings, after the Fellowship of the Rings, after I saw that first scene, after I saw the first movie and then I saw the next movie, the first scene, I was like, oh, goodness gracious. Did not disappoint. And they said it was only just one drawing and that this guy did, and they developed the whole sketch from just this one simple drawing. But they gave him mad credit for him. But then he said, you know what? What they did took such a life on their own that he said it was only remotely reminiscent of his work, And so he was a real humble guy, but I really think he was just getting paid so much that he could afford to be humble, and he already had credit, But, it's bad, It's so I see how a lot of the artists are not being original, and yeah, they make money off of it, but they need to put something back, If you're gonna, that's why it's so bad already, because everybody just taking it and nobody putting nothing back. Flourish nourish the roots of where you're getting this stuff, and then it'll be like more coming out, It works better. I'm telling you, it works better. I'm a creative individual, and I'm telling you why. So Bootsy is just, I like to thank Bootsy for open up the door and let me get it myself. He's the man. So let me just say, okay, so this is another favorite.
I want a bike.
You want a bike and what else?
A Barbie doll.
A Barbie doll? Little Willie, what do you want, fella?
Justin, I got your phone. Funky Christmas, y'all. Oh.